Hello and welcome back to our channel. Today we dive into a true story so bone-chilling that it sparked a series of movies and terrified audiences worldwide. Imagine moving into what you thought was your dream home, only to find yourself living a nightmare. This is the haunting tale of the Amityville House, where the horrors that unfolded within its walls are almost beyond belief. Join us as we unravel the spine-tingling events that drove the Lutz family to flee in terror, leaving everything behind. Get ready, because this story will leave you questioning the very existence of the supernatural. When George and Kathy Lutz moved into the three-story colonial in Amityville, Long Island, in December 1975, they were ecstatic. The sprawling house at 112 Ocean Avenue, costing just $80,000, was their dream home. It was a dream come true, George Lutz recalled. But the house had a dark history. Just over a year before, 23-year-old Ronald Defeo had methodically murdered his parents and 4 siblings in their beds. Despite this, the Lutz family, George, Kathy, and their 3 young children, decided they could handle it. On their move-in day, they asked Father Ray Pecoraro to bless the house. According to George, the priest felt an unseen hand slap him in the sewing room and heard a voice command, "Get out." Soon after, Pecoraro fell ill with flu-like symptoms and his hands began to bleed. Undeterred, the Lutz family moved in, but within days, strange phenomena began. There were odors in the house that came and went, George recounted. There were sounds. The front door would slam shut in the middle of the night. I couldn't get warm in the house for many days. They kept the fireplace burning day and night, yet the chill persisted. Mornings revealed strange, gelatinous drops on the carpet. At times, Kathy physically transformed into an old woman, her face and hair aged unnaturally. George found himself waking at 3:15 a.m. almost every night, the same time the Defeo murders occurred. One night he heard his children's bed slamming up and down on the floor above him. Paralyzed by an unseen force, he watched in terror as his wife levitated and moved across the bed. After just 28 days, the Lutz family fled, leaving clothes in closets and food in the refrigerator. George believed something horrible would have happened if they had stayed. "I try not to think about it," he said. As word spread, paranormal enthusiasts flocked to the house. 2 months later, reporter Laura Didio organized a group of psychic researchers to investigate. Lorraine Warren, one of the researchers, described an overwhelming feeling of horrible depression in the house. They captured a series of time-lapse photos, one of which appeared to show the face of a little boy peering out from a bedroom. George Lutz began to wonder if the house's horrors had driven Defeo to kill his family. At his trial, Defeo had claimed to hear voices commanding him to kill. The Lutzes eventually moved to California and agreed to a book project with author Jay Anson. The Amityville Horror, a true story, released in 1976, sold over 6 million copies, and its film adaptation became a huge success. However, the Lutz family only netted about $300,000, claiming that if they had fabricated the story, they would have made it more convincing. Meanwhile, Weber pursued his book project with paranormal psychologist Hans Holzer. Holzer's medium claimed the house was built on a sacred burial ground, and an Indian chief's angry spirit possessed Ronnie Defeo. Yet, local Native American leaders dismissed this theory. Skeptics like Joe Nickel argued there was no scientific basis for the paranormal claims. Ronnie Defeo himself admitted to lying about hearing voices, seeking a better insanity plea. In the end, who is telling the truth? Decades later, there's little proof either way. Yet no subsequent residents of the house on Ocean Avenue have reported any strange activity, leaving the Amityville horror a chilling, unresolved mystery.